Shalom, shalom. First and foremost, I want to say, Kolam Yahweh Bashem Yoshai. That honesty, elders, and the balls is the great millstone of the world, teach of all. Speaking on this real quick, RT.com, U.S. tech job to lay off fifth the workforce. Yahoo cut 1,600 jobs in its advertising technology division. IT giant Yahoo is planning to lay off around 20% of its staff. It was reported on Friday. The decision comes amid similar redundancies at other big tech companies. The cuts concern Yahoo's ad tech division will affect more than half of the department. CEO Jim Lansom confirmed to Axios he claimed the decision was tremendously beneficial for profitability and was not motivated by financial concerns. The moves are meant to simplify and strengthen the good parts of the business while sunsetting the rest, Lanson added. Yahoo was once a household name when it came to search engines. It was considered one of the pioneers of the early internet era. However, the company now provides various online services such as email and news. The CEO of media relations company ECPR, Ed Zitron, discussed the recent big tech layoffs in his blog in January. Zitron argued that IT companies choose to blame thousands of people for a problem that was specifically created by their execs, responsible for unrealistic projections, unrealistic spendings, and unrealistic hirings. Ecclesiastes 12:1. Remember not thy creator, the days of thy youth, will the evil days come not, nor the years draw nigh, when thou shalt say, I have no pleasure in them. Okay, days of thy youth, meaning when you're young in the truth. Also physically, could be physically young if you came to this truth when you were on the younger side. Evil days. You see that right there, it's pretty obvious. Alright, the rest speaks for itself. Will the sun, the light of the moon, the clouds of the stars be not darkened, or the clouds return unto the rain, and dew and it keeps those who tremble, and the strong shall bow themselves, and the grinders shall cease because they are few, and those that look out of the windows be darkened, and the rest of the grinders cease. Meaning that the job is going to be shut off. The job market. Now, you're seeing that already, and I don't know the whole details and the insider information about this Yahoo layoff, but the rise of artificial technology, artificial intelligence, and all that shit. And more and more these places are going to get rid of, their people workers because they're just not even worth it when you can have a machine to do it. I don't know if that's the case with Yahoo. I really don't know. I don't really pay attention to, tech companies and all that stuff, but it's going to start, coming over the horizon more and more, right? Because, knowledge has increased. Right, over time, the scripture says, what's really going to be the nail in the coffin, because, the system itself and the way these big companies create unrealistic standards to hold the people to, and then basically get rid of them anyway, that's all going to be exacerbated when the financial collapse comes, leading on to that martial law, Jacob's trouble, and then, they're gonna really, get rid of all the jobs, because when there's a, financial collapse or a recession, the companies, they need to, hold on to their cash, so they're gonna remove people, It's like when you see a company, the money gets tight, then they start cutting people off. That's it, Shalom.